and they will be cooperating with the police. They will be cooperating with the police. They have returned to Abuja and they are telling their own bits. Damola has not been freed. Damola being bailed is because as a Nigerian, if you are arrested, you have rights to bail. He has met up with the bail condition. Those supporting Wunmi, they did everything to see that Damola get bail, because you know that the more he stay there, the more truth may start coming. The more spending stay there, the more truth may start coming. So they have to be bailed. Wunmi is still in Abuja, is still being investigated, and allegedly being detained. They don't want to hear that. Wunmi fans, they don't want to hear that she's detained. Can they make a video and show us Wunmi in her hotel? Maybe she used to come and flaunt and show her hair. Oh, her hair. I don't know. She's advertising her. We are in the midst of seriousness of homicide case. They show us hair. And all those ones that Wunmi is paying kobo before you know that they will come out. It is a matter of time. You all will be exposed. All of you in disguise, working for some certain big figures. Either for governors, either for chiefs, for kings, for different rulers. The truth will catch up to you guys one day. I, Papariano, I will keep praying to God. I will keep fasting. And I'll keep doing my own bit. And I'll tell my own truths. And I'll do my best, to the best of my knowledge, to see that people know their right from their left about this case. The person whose own will shock you the most is Aloba. This Aloba, who speaks like an angel, it will shock you. In fact, when you see someone like Rich Grace use words like Ti Aloba compromise, ma ba. I think by now, Rich Grace is close to Aloba. She's supposed to have seen some things. When you see Rich Grace calling Aloba, talking to this man in some certain way, not because it's disrespecting the man. If you are very close to Aloba, if you are very close to this man, and you are very close to him, and you speak about J for him with him, you will see him differently from how some public sees him. You will see his true person, and you will know a lot. Especially with this family, the Aloba family. They are toying with Puss brain. Someone like Gorexin is just enjoying the fact that he knows what is going on and he's selling information. Gorexin is just like Sammy Jojo. It's not different from Sammy Jojo. You see Gorexin is still going out advertising Sanshitu. You know why? And I can tell you, some of you are saying that Odumos is no longer in this case, right? Some of you said Odumos is no longer in this case, right? Nobody tests that cake and say, I won't do anymore. If they don't do one part, they will do another part. They don't leave it completely. And the one they don't do is to bring in more fish indirectly. Is to bring in more people. I swear, this case, now today on top bed, we're discussing. This kind of case, you see, you don't even need energy. Just carry toothpick, put for your mouth. They chop meat, chop mama. Carry Hennessy. Carry Hennessy. Guys, let's open the boxes. Carry Hennessy. I will talk when certain questions are asked. Yes, because I know there are many people watching me and listening to me. They want to see whether, after all, you will still go and fuck up. But I say, no, don't worry. Papariano will be intelligent about how we analyze. Any question about Abuja, ask any question you want to ask. Be free to ask any question. Do not hold back. Whatever they did not tell you, I might say it. What's going on? Omoko cash me. Ay. Ah, gosh.
Papariano.
The man will sell us for Mohbad. You have to come out, please. We say you must come out. I know fi hold on, beg. I know fi hold on, bro. Very heartless people, man. I God. Anyway, you must come out. They are waiting for. I don't know what the hell they're waiting for to see whether something will bring them out or not, or con jello. Whether maybe they just chop and go like that. As in, they are between telling the truth or not telling. They are in between. And there are some actors and actresses and musicians. I don't know. I don't want to. Anyway, go on. Yeah, Iyabo Ojo, it's just a matter of time. Iyabo Ojo, Iyabo Ojo will be investigated. When the right time comes, all the shenanigans that she has been doing, she will answer for it. Just know one thing for sure. No sinner will go unpunished. That's the word of God. But Mohbad is the one that allowed many shits to happen. Just believe it. You see, I've been telling you guys that at the end of the day, Umawa Jorawan. And that same Baba that you are because of Baba creating enemy and insulting people. They hate this man. But that man is worse than what you can ever imagine. Keep deceiving yourself. Unless truth doesn't come out. If truth comes out, Aloba will hide his face. I challenge Aloba to dare it that he can stand if the truth comes out. Toba Jadeton, Baba Mohbad has, in fact, he go unblocking, he go blocking TikTok, he no go ever come TikTok again. Toba Jadeton. Toba wan jobe, Baba Sa. Toba wan jobe. Right now, let the man come and be active now. Now they say the kids on the probably make it call the on TikTok the active, they go do interview like before. Korean Kotomashele. Ongon Moscos. They are just coming out to tell you nice things. These people they are going to hell. A lot is happening down low. Shebi, now Mohbad say my lawyer good. Oh yeah, Mohbad come outside now. The case they don't investigate Mohbad case again. Oh yeah, Jadi, what lawyer? You guys are working to damage this case. You are doing everything to bury Mohbad. You see, the message they brought to you guys yesterday, they just, that punch, they just came here to entice you guys, to tell you, Wumi, don't answer Aloba name. It is not from their heart, too. It is not from Muyiwa head. It is not from Aloba head. It is some people who want to impress public. Okay? The message they want to pass to you there is Mohbad will be buried very soon. The message that is strong there, they intentionally injected it just by bits. One jet, yes. They first told you things that you should hold up to. And the real message, what it be fun, look at you. Loyalty to come, loyalty to me. Bro, I don't want to talk about Kamasura. Questions, let's go.
My own question. Okay, go.
All right, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody.
Is it about the marriage? First of all, marriage or no marriage?
No. I'm not talking about marriage.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's just a bit of clarification, or just to ask your opinion. Based on what Comrade Moses said this evening, do you believe what he said?
90% of what Comrade Moses said, I understand those things and they are correct.
Okay.
But what happened? I don't want to say some one of it, which I was practically part of it, but I refused. I don't want to, not from Moses and others directly, but I know the development. like about what happened in the mortuary, what happened in Perez, all of those ones. So, like, he was very correct about those things that he talked about. So, and I pray and I bless him. May God bless that effort. I will never turn down any effort. If they bring it out and they educate the public, Papariano, I will always promote it. Why I push Yomi is because I confirm that of Yomi too. Not even Yomi. I don't work with Yomi. I don't ask Yomi to send me any of his evidence or any of his work. Yomi don't have my WhatsApp. We don't chat. We don't discuss. Well, I don't want, because one day, if you go and imagine, I was close to Supreme since 2 years now. Imagine I've chatted with Supreme. Now that she's having disagreement with me on this barrister, she would have come and be telling you I'm insulting, but she cannot. Right now, can't you see us the way Supreme, don't write that she's doing? Because there's nothing. Imagine if the old Supreme can open her mouth and be saying Papariano, because I encouraged her one day. I spoke I made a figure of speech that this woman, you are working so hard, I'll be president, won't give you prize. And this woman took this, she turned around saying that I said presidential is paying her. Where are you? You are in America. Who is presidential? What it concern me? I go to say, but they pay you how? How? You know, anything where you go talk. See the kind of nonsense where you open mouth, they talk. Oh, they judge the anywhere. Oh, they buy anywhere, judge the Supreme. Very nonsense. Very foolish statements. Presidential, they pay you. So, we can console. Nonsense. You see? I've said it. You cannot be for justice and be against this platform. You can try your best, any one of you. But I tell you something for sure. The passion and the commitment that I gave to this case from the beginning, you will find it. You will come to see it very soon. If I don't mean well, you think I will be here every day, spending my own time, encouraging people, supporting in whichever way that we can. And you guys will be there saying nasty things just because things doesn't go your ways. And when we check those ways, not that they are pure. I only ask one question. If there's not going to be corruption in Barrister Michael or whatever, and it turned to enemy, instead of you to say, it's going to be transparent, this and that, and if you trust him, you want to sell him to the public, be reasonable about it. And we that have reason, we bring reason, and then you are having issues with it. We are reading books, so we should not read book. We should all go into darkness. No wonder they say if you want to hide something from black man, put it in the book. Ordinary law, things that are obtainable, they are there, they are written in black and white. We will never take the book and learn it. If anybody go take book, learn and you go divest for them, you go say, they claim that. Did I ever say I'm a lawyer? All those things Susie said today. When I'm saying that this Susie has hate and bitterness in her, it's just a matter of time. You will see how bitter and toxic this lady they call Susie is. Every of their body language, everything is way assimilated. And one day, everything will be replayed back to them. Nonsense, new fushi. If I have bought you and Supreme here, it's because I'm encouraging you guys and I want you guys to be in your best. I can't be calling other people out and see you guys doing things that are not proper and be pampering it. It is nonsense. It does not represent. Please. Oh. I feel so disappointed when I see some of you behaving like babies. Yomi Fabi is fighting Olorebi. Supreme, quickly run, go that platform. Would they put water for fire where they cash, make the fire no cash? You want go light them up. For where I did, maybe Timowa. Fear gonna even day on her head again. Fear, simple thing if you're not there on her head again. As long as I did this day for him. Nonsense no go happen. When I came in here, I pray for God and I bless God that we should succeed. And if I see anybody who is working so hard, Papariano, I will pray for that person, I will support that person, and I will use my integrity to promote that person. And I want my promotion, and I want to make her the hate una, and I no one do the needful. You have to be transparent. You have to carry public along. Those are my terms are very simple. Be transparent, carry public along, no under G. And once you are doing those little things, you see the women I will throw support. If I manipulate behind the scene, maybe with the scene like gods, like goddess, I be kings. That's not gonna work. Comrade Moses, go and re-strategize, right? If you want public to respect what you're doing. Compose yourself. If it's to go live or find any platform of your search and inform the public what you are doing, what you have done, and see whether support will not come. You are not even the one that will ask for support when support will come to you. And that is one thing Yomi Fabi knows how to do more than every one of you. Like I told you, when Yomi Fabi is coming and mentioning presidency, it's because Yomi made some certain movement in Abuja there. And he used, because the fact that he's an actor, he met with some people. And those people, they had to convince the IG. They have to connect him to the IG. And there were effects. And you start seeing actions. And you too, they go claim glory. They claim glory when you did there. You have to respect all these people's efforts. You have to respect all these different efforts. And when you hear him saying presidency, it's because he knew what he did. Even if it's not directly to Numbu, when you say presidency, there's a political compelling. There's a compelling force on the IG. And they activated petitions, and you are here, you are shouting this and that. After 2 weeks don't pass, you come out and tell us about petition. I beg, make on a go sit down for one side. If you guys are the first to come and brief the public, if Yomi come, we go drag them. We go say, Yomi come. People have already come out to brief us to tell us how this has happened. You go sit down, we don't want to. But Yomi know everything when they happen, they come brief public, you the verse. You they say they spoil your work. I say spoil your work. When I don't go fuck up and I'll come, say person don't spoil on our work. Want to ambush here. Want to harmonize here. Nonsense. And that's one thing about Yomi. Yomi is doing so well. So well. And I also appreciate every other person's too. But I encourage them to brief and carry the public along. And let us see whether people will not appreciate you. That is one thing they don't know how to do. They think so low, shallow. You are fighting the government and you are behind the scene. Tell me one thing you want to do behind the scene that the other party will not be aware. Now, at the end of the day, as Wumi is being reported, and being investigated on the chemical case, on the alleged crime that happened in that morgue. That alleged crime that happened in the morgue, that was alleged that 20 million was paid to destroy evidence of Mohbad's body with different chemicals. Didn't we analyze this thing that time? That in 2022 years ago. We analyze it now. All those dry embalming time. We talk about these things. And that information came out. Those people didn't believe it then. But right now, all of those things are being investigated. And women should not cry. Women lawyer, no cry you. Those of you supporting women, don't worry. I'm coming for you. Maybe I will activate my campaign on Wumi again. Maybe I don't go low on Wumi because Aloba was so useless. It's Aloba who allow you guys to be showing pomposity, to be showing that you are the one that own Lagos. And Aloba, if Aloba was not useless, we will not be where we are. We will not be where we are. But in due time, we'll see. And when I come back, I don't say I would drag Aloba till he gets sense. But if we begin to see the right progress towards the right direction, believe me, we'll come back again.
No, my question be this.
Wait, I never finished my own question.
You
allow me make I talk. Best.
But I'm the one that want to talk at first before I allow Papariano to
go. Sorry.
Mr. Kule, no, don't worry, continue.
All right, thank you. So my next question is that listening to Comrade Moses, order of how it happened, and
and before this month end,
also made mention of
okay, go on.
Only your network, Papariano, continue.
Okay, I know one of our no, I made you ask a question. You guys should ask it.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So now he was talking about private investigator. So now, what my question is that, do you believe that staying on the ground can also be a strategy, in order to allow maturity to, in order to allow the feedback to mature before giving it. And now, the follow up question to that is that, do you think it is right for some people who are not involved in the process, who are, maybe they have not contributed financially or morally or whichever way, to be asking them for accountability or report or feedback on what they are not even part of? Do you think it is right?
Um, First of all, you see, um, people ask questions to get clarity, right? Let's say now, um, some persons believing that Yomi arrested spending, arrested Wumi, arrested all these persons. You know, another person start murmuring that no, it's not Yomi, it's we. People will ask question, right? Is that correct?
Yes,
Hmm?
yes, yes.
And if Yomi come out and shows evidence, and that this is how everything that he did it, and the other side said no, we are the one that did it, won't people ask them for evidence? They will be asked, right? Is that correct?
Of course.
So the whole thing here is to claim glory, is to claim the glory. So if you walk under G and you know you are strictly for justice for Mohbad and you don't care about any glory, right? Whatever that you're doing, God sees it. Leave it on the G and stay down there and keep doing what you're doing. And at the end of the day, if you want to do under D, do under G. Full under G, you can do it. You know, it will not come for glory. Even if anybody's running their mind, you just be looking them and still be doing what you're doing until you get what you want. Right? You can do it. But for me, I don't think it can be helpful in a corrupt government. Because in a corrupt government settings, once you go under G, police are government officials. The court is a government official. Okay, they are being paid to work and represent the public, to work for the public and represent the public. And you know, when your boss is paying you, you're working for a boss. You will not want them to complain about your job, so you'll be watching out for their complaint. Once your boss start complaining, it will trigger you to do more, and you will not want to mess up. Now, it works with the public and the government. Once the government is on a case and the public is fully aware of it and understand, you know, the danger of jeopardizing that case, government will hardly jeopardize the case. Look at what happened to George Floyd in America. If public had not stood up and fight so hard until that killer of George Floyd, the case would have been looked upon. Right? But when public energy, imagine what is happening right now in Abuja. If public come to understand that she's detained and that there are evidences, believe me, Wunmi will never be released. But when you nurture it underground, right, the highest bidder, same way you are playing your games underground, the other sides are playing their game underground. But now you, at DB, you have the support of the fans, of the whole public. Play your game, but also have public support. Inform them of what is happening. When you keep hiding informations, at the end of the day, no matter what you say to police will question Wunmi. And Wunmi will tell her lawyer. Wunmi lawyer will tell their people. Then they will be strategizing too. It will now be underground versus underground. Right? And on the underground side, if police is corrupt, it will favor the corrupt side. The highest bidder will win, right? You understand? Then now you will not cry out when it is too late. Let me say you go and play game underground. After 1 year or 2 years, you now come out. You're not seeing everything. That they have messed it up. You know, you see, underground we always cry and complain. Especially when it comes to government case, criminal case, you will complain at the end of the day. Unless when you petition the police will not investigate Wunmi about your petition, and Wunmi will not be aware of your petition. As long as she's aware, that's no longer underground. It is coming out, and the others are strategizing, and they will bring it to be underground versus underground, and everything will end underground till they will release Wunmi. You won't even know. When you go underground till they will release her, carry her travel, you will not even know because it's all underground. Why are you guys asking for police to be briefing you guys if you love under G? So, if possible, police should be briefing the public every ounce, every second about this case. The same way any public, if Oriome and Zap was in this case, She'll be briefing you, or Namzat, if he was in this case. You think he doesn't have experience? He will be telling you. In the case of Timothy, was he not briefing? Did the case destroy? Eh? I'm asking you. Hello? Are you
Yeah,
there, Kunle?
I'm with you.
In the Timothy case, did Oriomi Hamzat not brief the public constantly?
Of course, even
Exactly.
Falana was briefing the public.
Thank you very much. And the case was in the public. Then the government will be scared that this case can't be manipulated again. Out everybody Timo, everything now. You cannot. But it's only few that know it and they are underground. They can even call any of your underground group and bribe one, bribe two. They will look for the strongest there and everything will just squashed. The reason why people remain underground is when they are not sure. Another reason is why they are not sure whether the evidence is evidence enough. Okay. So, and they don't want to, they want it to mature. They want whatever to mature into something full, which they can be able to present. So, and if that is the case, it means they should not be taking glory now. It means they are not even sure. It is not matured yet. It is still going under police investigation. And many parties have been calling for police investigation. It's not that they have their own evidence. No. If you have your own evidence, you have to carry public along. In fact, public will join you in calling police. When Yomi bring out 3 seconds, and we join him. If police arrest Yomi, people will come out and say it's because Yomi have evidence. Yomi in fact becomes a natural treasure. It becomes a gold. Nobody will near him because they know that he carries something. But you will not know what you get. Nothing. Just they come, they say this stuff that you went here, you went there. Are you the one investigating? I've been a police investigate. So police is investigating. Police is not telling you that he went here. Police is giving you all those information, and you can't give public. Are you not part of the public when police give information? Okay, you are working with police, Abi. Okay. Anyway, for me, I'm not a fan of underground. Let me just say, I'm not a fan of underground. I believe in briefing public.
I have one concern, Papariano, about what Comrade Moses said today. And the concern...
I'm sorry. I didn't hear everything, no. It's just what he said last that I played, though. Please. Because I
want to repeat it. I want to repeat it so that you two can see your take about it. Yeah. He said something when he was talking. He said that there was no petition against anybody in Abuja. That if anybody have any petition, they can bring it to him in Abuja, side to side, they should see it and all sort of.
Can you imagine that?
And later on,
what a disrespect. As who? They should bring it to him as who?
Yeah. That is number one. Secondly,
did Damola say there was no petition? Did Spender say there was no petition? Come on, man.
That is why I said it's my concern. Later, he still furthermore say something else to contradict what he earlier said, that Baba Mohbad submitted a petition last year, something like that, that they work on that petition, when he went to IG.
John,
that did they
you know what is spoiling their work, right? Yeah. They are trying their best under the ground. Okay, I know some of the things they are doing, which I pray may God bless them. But their hate for Yomi Fabi is what is destroying them.
That is exactly what I want to.
He hates Yomi like what? In that they are underground, they gossip people. In fact, they hate. If you know how many of you they hate here, they can only wait for your obituary to be announced. That hate is what is killing all of them. They go there and brainwash people about Yomi, and that's why when they come to the public, they are breathing heavily. It's because they have said more bad things when they are under the ground there. Have you seen people walking and people are not recognizing them? The
second thing I want to say now is that since they call themselves underground, why did they come on open ground now? And they did not remain underground. Now they have seen the improvement, and they will see that people are now calling Yomi that is doing it, and they want recognition. Now they come open ground,
and they keep pretending. They don't want it.
So if you ask them, they will tell you that they don't want it. They are underground. They don't want any support. They don't want anything. But they want recognition. They want trophy. This is is the only
Sorry,
thing I see from this thing.
we have given Yomi the trophy already. It's too late. They came late. Sorry.
Because I see contention of trophy in this case. Everybody want recognition.
When Yomi went to sleep in Abuja, when Yomi protested in Abuja and slept there for 3 days, they never showed none of them, and they said they are looking for the same justice.
Papariano, see, let me tell you something today. One of the things that I respect Yomi for, that will never make me turn back on him, is that he's the one that made this case easy for all of us.
Exactly. And they are turning down that effort because of their
they
personal
don't want to
glory.
recognize and appreciate that. I'm not concerned about maybe it's good or fine or better. It is none of my business. But he made this thing open for everybody to come in and make take their part in it. Just respect that and do your own. Face where you are going. Stop attacking each other.
That's why sometimes you will not blame Yomi, because Yomi, they know where they meet themselves. You understand? They also they know what they are doing to him, and he knows why he's answering them sometimes. Sure, you get?
Yes. But I don't like that aspect today at all. He said he once said it in the afternoon, and he still later come back in the evening and repeat it again. So to me, I see it as a contention. Even what Comrade Moses come out to do today is just to discredit what Yomi has been doing.
Even before me, I don't like Yomi that much. If you see, I always drag Yomi and analyze him. Now make me begin like Yomi, because me can like on hate in your debut track, as in already any buboyen le amaso. I want to Wumi or Yomi no one be send. Don't back arrest anybody.
Why is Yomi a problem to everybody? No, you can now see that all of them have one agenda. Why is it Yomi? Why is it only Yomi? So many people are into this justice for Mohbad. Why is it only Yomi from all angles? So if you are doing something wrong, something right, people will not see it as right again, because you have lived what you are doing right and face something else.
The guy, you see, Comrade Moses is trying his best to not be say don't do this case for long, okay? But one thing I don't like, now the fact saying hate Yomi, and I don't say me and him they always disagree on that ground. Okay, I don't always say, come, bro, this is not gonna take you anywhere. In fact, the more you guys hate, the more we show love, and we will keep showing intentional love. You know what I'm saying? Because like
so Papariano, if they want to work, me, I appreciate anybody that bring justice. If they want to work, they should work and allow side attraction. To me, I see all this thing as side attraction. This thing will not lead them to anywhere good. So if they want to work, they believe they have been doing it from time. They should continue doing what they are doing. At the time, one thing I believe, I come to one conclusion today when I listen to Comrade Moses. I come to the conclusion that I don't want to believe that it is Yomi that is doing anything or Daji that is doing anything. But when the time comes to prosecute, we will know who is going to lead the prosecution. They cannot take them to the court without any petition, and someone must defend the petition. And even by inviting Wumi, I want us to say something today. If there is a petition, really, the petitioner must come and defend or against the person he write petition against. So who is standing against Wumi? On what base or ground did they even invite her in the first place? Let's get that clear. So people should not be coming out to fool us again.
You understand? Only as intentional about open chess money. Our Moses and Luma Jack who hate before being. Anytime that guy speak, fuck you me. I will not Jack who hates but no Jack who hates Yomi. And thank God people do chess money until Aleni. Today, now pray for Yomi. God bless Yomi. God bless Yomi.
Honestly, me, I appreciate them for what they are doing. They do well, but they should leave Yomi alone. They should even encourage him to do more, because he's doing what they cannot do. Yomi has done so many things that everybody is saying. Me, I did not write them off. They are not my enemy. I don't know. I don't even know them. I don't belong to anybody. I only want
again, let me tell
justice.
them they are trying their best. So let's make something clear.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. That is why. That is why I will not. That is why I will not even say anything bad against
That's it.
against
90%.
them. But I only advise them to do the right thing. They should leave the side attraction. They should leave the side attraction. Focus on what they are doing.
But John, something you said here, that is not necessarily correct, please. Okay.
Okay.
In a criminal case, you make complaint to the police, and police will identify witnesses, and those witnesses are going to be the prosecution witness. Just because you write a petition does not mean you are a witness. No. Petition is for police to make investigation, open a case file, and people that will be needed as either suspect who are there to answer their case or witnesses who will be there to nail them. Yomi was not in the house. None of them were in the house. So they are only good as informing the police, not as standing as witness.
But if they want to write, Papariano, if they want to write petition, they will write it with evidence.
That's what I'm saying now. The evidence, police will investigate the evidence. Police will use that evidence.
So who is going to defend? Who is going to defend that evidence against
the
Wunmi?
police? Okay, no. Wunmi will have her own lawyer, and Wunmi will have her own witness. The same way, the prosecutor will have their evidence, and they will have their own witness.
That is when they are going to court. I mean, don't it?
No, please wait. Let's make something clear. Their witness are going to come. Their evidence will come from CCTV footage, forensic, autopsy result, and if there's anybody who was in the house when this happened to him, but that is what they call witness. The person who write petition, he just informed the police to investigate, not that they have evidence. She understand?
But Abuja is not Lagos. Let's get that clear.
Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's say Papariano, I have a video, okay, where Mohbad was killed, and I reported it to the police in a petition. I informed them and I reported to them, right? So now police will investigate the video, and they will ask me, where did I get it? If I say I was the one that recorded it, I'm a witness. For me to record it, I must be there.
Papariano, I think your me is even here.
If I say it is somebody,
I see him saying hi.
Leave your me, please. Let him be in the comment section.
Okay.
If you want to come, you will come up now. I mean, we are talking. Okay. If they will do their investigation, if I say somebody give it to me, they will try to know that person, because that person is a cogent evidence, it's a witness. That person is more important to them than me who informed the police. So me, I am good as reporting it to the police. It is not the duty of police to work hard to go get cogent informations or to go get credible witnesses. Police need credible witnesses and evidences.
Papariano.
Yeah.
Good evening. Can I quickly buttress on what you're saying on witnesses when prosecution are making? In a court of law, when a prosecutor is trying to establish his or her case beyond reasonable doubt, it doesn't necessarily have to be direct witnesses as you are implying. When a case is being established, the foundation of a case is very important for prosecution to prove before the court, because even the defense, when they are now looking for their witnesses to rubbish how a case emanated or started, it will have to be based on who the prosecution are bringing as witnesses and under cross-examination. So when the prosecution who wants to win a case against the suspect he or she is charging before the court, he will list several witnesses, even witnesses that are not even there, even experts that are not even connected to the case, to prove his own argument. How much more the person that is directly involved in why the case was even revisited in the first place, to prove that this person is actually a liar. If eventually whatever they're going to be saying is Adura actually confessed, and it's going to be the prosecution attorney witness, how did they come about Adura's confession? They will need me.
You're not getting the point. That's not the point we're making. Well, the point we are making here,
what is that? You are saying is anybody can just say, don't stop saying anybody can just
let's make it educative. Let's make it practical and educative. Right? When a crime happens in a place, there is either an evidence of that crime or a witness to that crime, right?
That's where you're getting it wrong. Number one, when some crimes occur, number one, there will not be even.
Let's say crime of murder. Let's say crime of murder. Let's be specific. Sorry, let's be practical. Let's say case of murder, for example, case of murder.
In a case of murder, sometimes nobody may have witnessed it, and even the crime weapon may be missing. Then the next thing is for the prosecution to now look for circumstantial evidence to prove his case that yes, this crime was committed, and from the look of things, maybe from testimonies of somebody that saw somebody or something, that this man was not even at all.
Don't mix it up. Let's say there's no witness there. There's nobody that saw nobody, and there's no weapon. Okay, and one, they will need an expert opinion on autopsies, right?
It depends on what the crime, how the person was murdered. So it depends on who the prosecution is going to bring. So that's what I'm telling you that.
Please. There is no way. When you a prosecutor, you are presenting your case, you will need a cogent evidence. A witness is an evidence, not a reporter. Reporting a crime that you never witnessed, of what good are you? Okay, let me say something now. Reporting a crime you never witnessed, of what good are you?
The point is this. Let me explain to you. That is not the only way cases can be. That's why it's always like it has been proven.
Let's say I'm in America. And I read a petition. I represent a petition.
Let me explain.
They will not call me to come and do what?
The onus is on the prosecutor to prove the case that a crime was committed, and the onus is also on the prosecutor to prove beyond reasonable doubt. That is why in this Mohbad's case, those people that wrote the script for them, they ensure that number one, the crime has been committed. The investigators, they saw Mohbad. They know that something happened to Mohbad. And now they are going to be starting the weak investigation by the Lagos State Police Command is that none of those guys in the house should speak and tell them who did. Now, whatever they found as a mark on Mohbad's body, who did it and what did they use? They removed everything. And they now use influence.
That's an expert opinion. That's an expert opinion right there.
I know. Now, the failure to now even want to prosecute in that direction is another problem that happened in Lagos State. And that is why the spirit of the young boy is even fighting. Now that the real investigators, they've not taken over the case, they've harmonized everything, they've looked into all the testimonies, complaint, statement of all the witnesses, and whatever it is suspect. They look at the statement of the driver. All the things that the driver was saying at the coroner inquest. I'm very sorry, my brother. He wrote it as a statement too. Police in Lagos just overlooked it. And they want to even establish on that. The testimonies of all the parents' courts, police hospital, even the video, they have it. They refuse to even, that is why even Baba's lawyer that is going to coroner, listing Perez's doctor to come and testify, will not even show to you that I have been to the witness.
That's not what I'm saying. They would rather invite a doctor. They would rather make sure they recover those footages. A reporter is not necessarily a witness.
You know, let me explain to you what is happening now with this case now. Let me explain to you.
Yeah, that's
now,
what
is evident is that there is concealment of all these things have crimes. If they know that this is the person that committed the crime, but you have concealed the evidence, you went to hide it. Just the way the Damola is gallivanting, that he deleted the evidence. So they know that this is this person on the floor. We are seeing a stab wound. We are seeing a gunshot wound. Now, all of you are saying you don't know who did it. And you are the one that rushed him to hospital. How can you rush somebody with a stab wound and you are not even saying categorically, this is the person that did it? No problem. You guys want to... Okay, where is the CCTV? Nothing. There's no CCTV. Are you sure? No CCTV. Okay. Luckily for them and unluckily for them,